Weekly Outdoor Plus is a new and exciting outdoor show presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point. Starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. So now sit back and relax and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
Today's December 21st. Back in Illinois. Last time I was here, I shot the buck with my shotgun, as most of you know. Now what I'm doing, I brought my Mission 400 crossbow. What I'm going to do is sit on food plots, standing beans. I haven't done it yet this year, but I know the last few years we'd sit here, we'd see anywhere from 20 to 50 deer. They kind of congregate around the food this time of year. So I got a long walk. It's only 1:30. It gets dark about 5. I got a long walk. I'll just take my time, get in there, get up in my stand. It's 40 degrees, but it's overcast and windy. It's kind of cool. It feels cool, but it really not. But oh well. I gotta get my stuff ready here. Get my stuff ready and get in there and sit down for a while. Sometimes they start coming out early. Might shoot a doe. Might shoot a couple does. Got 2 doe tags and an archery buck tag left. All I'll use so far is my gun buck tag. Just one of a lot of deer trails coming out of here. There's this trail. There's a lot of tracks, a lot of trails coming out to these beans. It looks like there was 100 deer here. I don't know when it last rained, but to cover up the tracks, but it sure looks good. I saw one walking in. In the woods right here behind me. I think it was probably sleeping, bedded down. First thing to pop up on the food plots, a couple turkeys. Just a 1.5-year-old buck, small one, came out of the corner. Let's see, what time is it? .30. They're coming out. I got an hour and a half yet. Should be good. Real slow night so far. I had one small buck in the middle of the field, like 4 dozen fawns. I don't know, were ran across the end of the bean field here. Now I got 3 coming out by me here. The 20-inch buck ain't out here yet. He's usually out by now because I think he's he's kind of wounded and he needs his nourishment, so he's normally out early eating. Two more just came out. It only makes grand total of 10. They're all too far. I just keep looking over in that corner where the 20-incher's been coming out, but they'll come out pretty soon. It's gonna be too late. Got about 20 minutes of shooting time yet, but when they come out, it takes a while for them to work their way over here. Two more small bucks. Makes a dozen deer on the bean field so far, but way too far. 13 deer out here now. 4 bucks, all 1.5 year olds. Every deer's too far away too. I'll give her a little bit more, see what happens. Now they're pouring out. There's like 13 right in front of me. 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. That's, I think, 23 or 24 totals now. Staring in one direction. I don't know what they're looking at. 32 deer out in front of me. And I'm running out of daylight and they're all too far. So I might have to scare a bunch of them to get out of here. I'll probably come back tomorrow, try it again. That's a lot of deer, only 4 bucks, so they're all 1.5 year old. But I would have shot a doe if it came closer. The closest ones I had were like 40 yards, and I don't want to shoot that far. I can get better shot than that. Well, I think I'm gonna get out of here. It's too dark to shoot, and might as well leave. Time to eat. I think that'll show you how important food plots are. Late season, you don't have to leave 5 acres. Leave a little bit. Leave some corn. Leave some beans. I'll tell you what, corn and beans are the best when it gets cold outside. I seen 38 deer in about 3 hours. Nah, 2.5 hours. 38 deer come out to this food plot. So plant your food plots, or have the farmer leave some crops for you or something. You see 38 deer, you can't wait till tomorrow. There's still a few out there. I'm gonna head for the truck. It's time for some pizza.
Real deal mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to-the-yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long-range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that finds your dinner by finding your dinner's dinner. A you that isn't afraid to pick a fight with something that has a sword for a nose. This is for that you.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products.
But we have great service.
Voted once again in 2014 as Portage County's best fish fry and best bartender is Matero's Pub and Pizza. Located just outside Stevens Point on the corner of Highway 66 and County Road Z, Matero's is a great place to get away for a big Italian sandwich, thin crust pizza, or an Italian dinner made from scratch. So come join us at Matero's. For more information, check them out online at materospizza.com. And don't forget to grab a few of our frozen pizzas on the way out.
Hi, Jason here with Weekly Outdoor Plus. I'm going to be giving you your weekly tip right now. Last couple weeks we've been going over starting at your base with your feet, how to position them, working your way up to your waist, how to bend correctly on hills and whatnot. And we've also, last week we talked about your grip, where this week I'm going to be talking to you about having the proper draw length and how to correctly draw your bow back, where a lot of people just whip it back as fast as they can to their face. And a lot of people also, you know, when they're standing straight up and down, we were talking about the first week. This is one of those things where with the correct draw length, it'll make sure that you do that. And then we're also going to have the next couple weeks, we're going to be talking about your arms and stuff, where this draw length you have to have correct before you start any of this, because otherwise you won't be able to get the exact arm bend you're looking for, or having your elbow straight back instead of canted in or anything, so you can cut out all your muscles. First of all, we're going to be talking, when you go to pull back your bow, most people will just, look at what they're going to pull back at, and they're going to pull back straight to their face, straight at the target. But then you're going to, pull back, and when you look through your peep sight, you're going to be up or down, left or right, and then you're adjusting up and down, left or right. You're not settling into your shot. So when you pull back, you're going to have to start high, come down, anchor, and come down on the target. And then when you focus on that target, you can stop right there. As you can tell, you have to have the correct draw length to be able to do all of this. If your draw length's too long, you're not going to be able to settle down on it. If you have that short draw length, a lot of people come up on the target, and then you're going to start freezing below it and stuff, and you're going to have a harder time getting your muscles all relaxed down into where you need them to be. Second thing now, when you are picking out your draw length, there's a lot of different ways that you can adjust it. Some people have bows like most of the missions, like a Mission Menace, or a couple of like the Hoyt competition bows. They have simple modules that you just have to loosen up, and you can actually just adjust it with an Allen wrench. Then you also have bows like the Matthews Creed, which you need a different module, not a whole cam, just the module little piece that's in there. And if you just get that other piece, you can screw it out with an Allen wrench again, put it back in there. You also have different kinds, you know, the more classic Matthews have actual cam you need to switch out. You don't need the top turning wheel, just the bottom cam. And Hoyt also has a bunch of, pretty much all theirs now has their modules alone. So, you know, most of your local dealers like ourselves here at Bucks and Bulls will be able to get you that one that you need, or we have it in stock hopefully, so you won't have to have that waiting period, and just a nice little custom thing to have. When you're doing your draw length, you pull back and you're going to have your arm in the front a little bit straight. Your back one you want to have straight back. We're going to talk more in depth about that next week. First thing you got to do is have someone looking there at you, because you can't tell if you're leaning forward or backwards like we were talking about with your base. So when you pull back, you should be able to have your eye, when you're looking through your peep sight, all settled in. You want your eye directly above your belly button. So hold an arrow up, you know, have a buddy stand straight in line with you, and make sure that it's straight up and down. You don't want to have it so you pull back and your draw length's too short and you lean your face into it. And you don't want to have it so your draw length's way too long and, you know, you pull back past your face here and then you lean back into it. And if it's too short, you know, you got to lean down into it and your arm's really bent. Having the correct draw length will help you hold a lot steadier, and you won't have any of the shaking problems. And I mean, 90% of the people have too long of a draw length because they need that extra 10 feet a second or whatever it is. But that, not having the correct draw length, all you're going to do is miss faster, and nobody likes missing faster. You know, it's nothing cool about that. So, little things, again, recap here. When you pull back, you got to come down on the target, settle down in, and then make sure right away, if your draw length's correct, that your eye is above your belly button, not leaning forward, not leaning backwards. If you get those two little things again, like the last couple weeks, this is going to help you tremendously. And if you can do, you know, have your buddy look at it tomorrow if you need to. You know, if you missed a big buck this year, that could be why. You know, little things like this will help you out in the field, help you out shooting against your buddies, shooting Techno Hunt League like they're doing right behind me right now. Little things like that are going to make you shoot like you want to, make it more enjoyable. Next week, we're going to be talking about arms. Make sure you tune in. Thanks for watching again. And as always, have a wonderful week. Hey guys, it's that time of the week again. We're going to be going over some of our fan photos. If you'd like to get involved with the show and show off some of your photos, feel free to send them to us at weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or message us on our Facebook page. Please also include your name and a brief description of what you've been shooting or hunting or what the picture's all about. So if you'd like to get involved in the next couple upcoming weeks, definitely send them in and hopefully we'll see some of your photos.
Our first picture this week comes from Jackie, who is really excited to get back her giant smallmouth mount. And next up we have a picture of Jordy getting ready to chase birds for his first time this spring. And this next one comes from Carly with this great view of the Rocky Mountains during an elk trip out in Colorado. And here we have one from 9-year-old Claire with this Robin Hood shooting at Bucks and Bulls Archery. And this next picture is of Gary's dog Nina, who found her first shed of the year, which happened to be a blue-tongued buck. And our last three pictures this week come from Scott Brandt. Here he is after trapping this otter. And this next one is of this fox that he trapped this winter, also trapped around central Wisconsin here. And this last picture is from Scott again with this big boy he has trapped in his trap earlier this fall.
Big thanks to the fan photos this week. If you're interested in having yours on here, again, send them via email to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or message format on Facebook. Stay tuned for some more Weekly Outdoor Plus action.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
but we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
but we have great service.
Matero's Pub and Pizza in Polonia is home to your current Portage County's best fish fry and best bartender. All of their food is made from scratch, including their delicious thin crust pizzas, making any selection worth the drive. Whether it's game night, a celebration, Saturday shrimp dinner, or just a night out, come join us at Matero's, located on Highway 66 just 7 miles east of Stevens Point. Open 4 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday. For more information, go to www.materospizza.com.
This mineral is a game changer. I've put the odds in my favor. It's time to close the deal. I wouldn't change a thing. Finally, the buck of a lifetime. Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Looking for a fun, state-of-the-art facility to shoot your bow this winter? Blackhawk Archers in Polonia, Wisconsin wants you to join their club. Located just 15 minutes east of Stevens Point on County Road Z, Blackhawk Archers has a heated indoor range for both 3D and spot target shooters. Leagues will be forming soon, and they also will have open shoots for the public this winter. Check out blackhawkarchers.net to stay up to date and for more information. Or stop into Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point for membership forms. We'll see you there.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that finds your dinner by finding your dinner's dinner. A you that isn't afraid to pick a fight with something that has a sword for a nose. This is for that you.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
It's January 2nd. We're out. It's the last week of the Wisconsin bow season. And we haven't been getting very many pictures in daylight of the bucks we want, so we decided to come out today, try to take out a doe. And good way to end the 2014 bow season.
It's always a good sign. White belly up there. And there she is.
Here it is, the last couple days of the Wisconsin bow season, trying to fill our doe tags, and went out tonight and had a whole bunch of them come through, coming on the way to the neighbor's cornfield back here. But we were lucky enough to get this one, and it's pretty cold out. We're going to try and get this one cleaned up and get back to the house.